Natalia! Wait! Natalia, where are you going?
Shit.
Anything you want to tell me? Usain Bolt?
Let's go.
Let's go. Remember our freshman year? We had a party at Romka and Oksana. Remember how I took you to your place? We were drunk as hell. Remember? Where'd they live?
In Cherumshko?
That's right, Cherumsko. You were sitting like this and suddenly you ask, does everything in this world have to have such a short shelf life? Even love. Do you remember saying that?
Like a carton of milk. Look, I don't know what dodgy lab he did his test in,
But theoretically.
Bazenchik, I found out I was pregnant the day after I slept over at your place.
How did you find out? Blood test?
Are you watching where you're going?
Calm down, calm down. Let's sort this out without calling the police.
Okay, sure.
I have to get back to the center. I'll get a taxi.
Hold on, I'll be quick. Natalia!
Should have had the baby at 20.
Then it would have been without me.
Hello.
Hello. Aren't there any other doctors?
I'm sorry. What's wrong with me?
What's with your lip?
Alexei Nikolaevich saved a pregnant patient from a raging husband today.
Thank you. Now it's my turn to ask questions. What is your complaint?
Severe swelling, pain in the side, BP's 150 over 100.
Mm-hmm. Which side?
Right one. Do what you must, but no ultrasound.
Why?
It's harmful.
Which of the ultrasound myths is bothering you? The baby is afraid of ultrasound, so it turns away?
Or that it's unethical because what happens inside your body is intimate.
It causes cancer. I have read a lot of international studies. Almost all of them proved it.
Glory to the internet. Here you go.
Listen, my grandmother, my mom, and 2 sisters died of cancer. Still making fun of me?
Lift up your blouse, please. Thank you very much. It hurts?
Of course it does.
Now.
Yes. Be careful.
And here?
Yes.
How about here?
Yes. What's there?
What's the scar?
From appendicitis.
It's kind of odd.
It's normal.
All right, let's wait for the test results, okay, Xenia? Let's get a clinical blood test, a coagulogram, expanded biochemistry with transaminases and electrolytes, urine by catheter.
It's nothing. Just a rotator cuff injury of the shoulder joint.
Does it hurt?
Like 3 ribs smashed to pieces.
I'm not doing the night shift today.
I've got my dad at home. I just didn't want him to be alone after the hospital.
Okay.
Let's go for a walk.
Let's go.
Are you in a hurry?
I just don't want your son to see me half-dressed again.
Do you think he remembers that?
He was about 8 years old. I will never forget his eyes, the way he looked at me.
What happened?
What do you want?
I want you to stay right here with me.
I already stayed with you before. We had that before, and already then it was like a bad drama. The humiliation of hiding from your wife, from my husband, and then from your second wife and from my second husband. Oleg, darling, I'm a grandmother.
I understand. I'm an idiot. My God. Can't believe I went between you and Lidka for 6 years, and then another woman.
Have you read this?
Many times.
Yes, I know it's your big dream. Going around the world.
Yes, I really want to do that. Like that man. But I don't want to walk, not alone. I love you. It's funny, of course. It took 30 years to put those 3 words together. You know what I really want right now? I really want to tell you to drop everything and come with me. But, as it turns out, I've had my head x-rayed. The experts have said I have MS. And it's progressing really fast. So I'm going to be disabled very soon. Although, I realize I shouldn't ask you to brighten up my last few days. So go to your husband. He's a very good man. He's a wonderful man, please. Go, I'm begging you. Go. Please.
Lapik Alexandrovna, leukocytes and bacteria in the urine.
Alexei Nikolaevich instructed to do more tests to establish the functional activity of the kidneys.
Lycocyturia, bacteria?
Thoughts? Acute pyelonephritis, asymptomatic bacteriuria.
Elevated blood pressure, edema, ocular fundus changes, retinal edema and angiopathy indicate what?
Adjunctive preeclampsia.
So what do we do?
We need to do an emergency delivery.
No. We don't understand how critical the kidneys are. And we can't fully assess the fetus. We have to do an ultrasound.
I agree.
The question is, how do you get her to do it? About the dangers of ultrasound? There was some study that actually showed that pregnant mice got tumors there. But that was after 7 hours of pouring ultrasound on them. Understand? I promise that we're gonna get it done much faster.
Hello.
Hi.
Elena? I want to tell you that pyelonephritis has a very unfavorable effect on the pregnancy and on the fetus's life. I just want you to understand the risks for your life and your baby. If we imagine that on one side of the scale, we have a hypothetical harm of ultrasound, on the other side
Is a real risk to her life.
Alyonushka.
Okay.
What is she embarrassed about? It's just a tattoo.
Ouch. Ouch.
turn. On your side, please.
Where's the kidney?
Elena, did you know that you don't have a kidney?
I had an operation. In prison. And nobody said anything. Not what was wrong with me, not what was cut out. Some aspirin and off I went. I thought it was appendicitis.
Get a gurney and get the OR ready. Before allowing a woman with one kidney to become pregnant, doctors usually consider many different factors and circumstances, and they look after such women from the very beginning of the pregnancy. And given that you have one kidney, pyelonephritis, early preeclampsia, we need to get the baby out now. Thank God we're at term.
Can the baby die?
Unfortunately, it could be serious.
And I've never met a man like that. He wrote letters. Like stories in books.
Really?
The whole cell was crying. But he won't leave, will he?
No, he won't be leaving. Alexander Antoliovich?
His was. Continue.
Thromboembolism?
God forbid. Atropine, thiopentol, anesthetic. I'm going to intubate now. Zoya, give me the blade. Give me the pipe. Come on, come on. Shane, help me. That's it. Done. Everything is okay. Right, Jen? I think we're good.
I'm starting.
Tattoos. Was young and stupid. No residency, no problem. Lost employment card, it happens. Strange slang, just bad education.
What makes you more upset? That she kept silent about her past?
That I turned out to be a total fool.
And the fact that your wife and son may not survive? Would you like some water?
What upsets me the most now is that all I can think about is the fact that these 2 years, which I thought were the happiest years of my life, turned out to be a complete and utter lie. A cellist and a thief. You could make a film. So much for dating sites. 3 stints, 7 total years. That's no accident.
Ivan, in my experience, I have worked with many ex-prisoners. Returning to prison isn't always the fault of a criminal. After prison, it is very difficult to adapt to normal life, especially for a woman. Husbands don't wait for them, relatives reject them, children think they are dead. They go without support, without money. They can't get a job, at best as a seamstress in an illegal workshop. But the conditions there are as slave-like as in the prison.
Are you trying to convince me that she had no other choice?
No, she had a choice. It was you. And for you, she quit.
She should have said right away.
Ivan, do you love her?
I do.
Then forgive her.
BP, saturation.
It seems you are stable.
Whoa, so it's not thromboembolism.
Give it back.
Second accident in 15 years.
You know, I'm starting to hate your Bakhmetieva. I remember the first one. You flew into a wall at full speed, and then you lied about ice in Moscow. Did Bakhmetieva say something shocking to you then, too?
No. Then I just saw her for the first time. With Professor.
You shouldn't have waited 3 years in the friend zone.
Well, you know, she said love sucks, and...
Who listens to women anyway? But yeah, I forgot. She's not a woman. She's Batman and Robin in one person.
I should have found out about the child at least a year ago, but now
What's wrong with that? At least it didn't take 18 years.
I'm in a new relationship. She's doing very well on that side. It's not a good time.
Eat.
Cheers. Congratulations.
Stop it.
Crockpot. It's very good.
I fainted right after I spent the night with Bazanov. And you confirmed my pregnancy.
Well, so I was wrong.
And it turns out that when I went to see Sasha 3 weeks later, I was really pregnant. But only by Bazanov.
What are you worried about? Calm down. Kolmogorov will leave you alone at last. Maybe he'll leave for Moscow.
And Ruslan?
Ruslan. Oh, please. I think Ruslan is against any kind of commitment at all. He's all about taking things easy. Come on, Bakhmetieva. Don't worry, we'll get through this.
What are you doing here?
You don't want to go on a date with me, do you? So the date has come to you.
You're very sweet. But it's not gonna work.
Well, if you say the rumors about you and Kolmogorov are not founded, then I'll jump out the window.
What's wrong with me? Where's my baby?
In intensive care, but don't worry, the operation was successful. Tomorrow you'll be moved into another ward and you'll see your baby. It weighs 300, height 52.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Where's Ivan?
Ivan? I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Want some porridge?
Lumpy?
Of course.
Sure.
Don't overdo it now.
Pity it's the right arm. Can't do operations.
Exactly. Listen, you had a friend who can help out with visas, right?
Ay, 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 ay.
Once a day and with milk. And I read your book.
And? Do you think I'm gonna get mellow and forget about your sin?
I laughed and cried so much. Been a while since a book did that to me.
Oh, come on. I'm not much of a writer.
You seem to have such a rich and full life. Don't you write anymore?
No. What is there to write about? I've said everything in the first book.
What about fierce husbands or champion slackers, Thank you and Pavel for taking back your police statements. I'm not justifying eating, of course, but
It's not for him. Coffee's ready.
thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. See you.
Hello. Yes, I'm on the first floor. By the elevators. Watch where you're going.
You're the one who's not looking where you're standing. I'm sorry.
What are you blabbering about? Hello, once again. Come in, please.
Talk it over, agree and sign. Now please, come to the place where your wishes come true.
Everything happens for the first time. I mean, I fell from grace.
Don't think about the process, think about the future.
Do you want me to come with you?
Yes, please.
For inspiration?
How long are you gonna run from me?
Did you want something?
Don't you think that we have a great topic to talk about?
What topic?
What if Mishka is my son?
I've already told you everything about it. Don't you believe me?
I want a paternity test.
Doctor, please help. My husband's not well. We haven't done anything. We've only started.
Please call 25689.
It's Bakhmetieva. Urgently call a resuscitator to the collection room.
Natasha, no pulse.
Clear.
Pulse?
No.
From Canada to Mexico by car. On his own. That's just the beginning, and he's saying that he's not crazy.
Maybe he's not lying.
How can that be? Hey there.
Oh, hi there.
He's not making any sense at all. Hold on. Igor Konstantinovich. Doctor. Regarding my father. He didn't tell you anything one-on-one, did he?
Pasha, listen. It's confidential. You know that.
I'm sorry for your loss. Laika, forgive me. Who's Lila?
That's his ex-wife. Please don't call her. I'll call her later. Please take his sperm. I really want this baby.
Take sperm from?
You know what I mean. Please.
How much weight did you gain during pregnancy?
I lost weight, 11 kilos. I checked at the gynecologist on Wednesday.
You realize that's not normal.
Normally, you should have gained about 12 kilos.
Sure, you know your norms. You eat corpses sprinkled with flour and then walk around like zombies.
Excuse me?
We eat biologically natural food.
Uh-huh.
Vegetarians.
Mono-raw-tarians.
Any pain in the stomach? Luda?
Yeah. Strong pain. When I eat, I get sick. And feel sharp pain. I don't even want to eat anymore.
Do I understand you correctly? You're asking us to go and collect the sperm of your dead husband so that we can then inseminate you with it?
Yes, that's right.
Look, let's not pretend that we're hearing about this for the first time. In the US, the laws legalizing such procedures have been in place for years. If permission is given from the relatives, then no problem. You're welcome, as they say. There have been precedents in Australia and Israel.
I can think of other countries where this is forbidden and considered immoral. For example, France, Germany, Canada. In Britain, it is only allowed if you have the written consent of the donor.
Here's the consent.
There, in that paragraph, in the event of my death, he agrees to give his biomaterial to the hospital.
Yes, that's right, so you can keep it.
Angelika Viktorovna, it's not so clear-cut. It is not forbidden in Russia, but it's not allowed either. We have no laws regulating these kind of issues. We, of course, as specialists, can do it, but it is at our own risk.
So please do it.
Just to make sure we're above board with all this, I had to contact Lilia.
That's his ex.
Actually, she claims she's not really his ex. There she is. Yes? Oh, you're here? I'll see you right away.
Excuse me.
You have absolutely no rights to my husband's genitals. You're a nobody. Well, just a hooker who's been hanging out with him a little longer than normal.
For 4.5 years.
All right, stop it. A man at 55 needs what? Just a young, sexy body nearby and willing? And preferably behind closed doors.
We loved each other. He promised to marry me and wanted to have a child. Thanks to me, he stopped drinking, smoking, and working 48 hours a day.
Oh, really?
With you, he was like a hunted animal.
With me, by the way, he became himself. He raised a son, he built his own business. And it's not for you, sweetheart,
All right, please. Let's get a little more constructive, please, ladies.
I have his consent for IVF, and I can prove that we've been living as a couple for almost 5 years. And the fact that he hasn't divorced you doesn't mean anything.
Ruslan Evgenyevich, who should I give his things to?
To me.
Look, here's the deal. You sign a waiver of inheritance claims, and you take the sperm. Since you loved him so much. Or what? Or without a flat on the Moika and without part of the business, you don't need a child anymore? Huh? Well, here you go, exactly what we needed to see.
I'll take your share of the estate anyway, as his real wife.
Really? Well, I'll see you in court then.
See you later.
Bye.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I really wanted a second child. And he kept saying, later, later. It's not the time now.
Lilia, we still have at least a 12-hour window to collect the sperm.
He hasn't slept with me for 5 years.
Nevertheless, before he died, he asked to call you, even though she was here too.
Yes, but... Doctor, I'm 46. Movement discoordination and fatigue.
Yeah, he stumbles and he drops things. He gets tired quickly. I checked his shoes. They're more worn on the right side. Are you sure that it's MS?
It could be, but you have to look at how aggressive and progressive it is.
A man in his 50s who's suddenly planning a trip around the world in 80 days. That's fun.
Excuse me, Natalia.
How's the shoulder?
So. Thanks, I'm gonna go.
They brought in a woman. She's 24 years old, due in 36 weeks. She was in a vegan cult for 5 years. They only eat roots, fruits, and vegetables. Everything is uncooked. She has severe early toxemia. During the pregnancy, she lost a lot of weight. Hemoglobin is extremely low, 70. Albumin, 45.
Anemia?
Severe anemia. And she has a dry cough, total lymphadenopathy. She has severe stomach pains, too.
Fetal condition?
Surprisingly, the fetus is perfectly fine. Blood flow in the umbilical artery is good, but there is a growth delay. Her husband's a bit of a nutcase. A leader of the green cult. Alexei is obviously gonna need backup.
Yeah, he's had enough of inadequate husbands. Hello.
I don't get it. Why so many doctors? We should really get going.
Your wife is staying with us.
Because of anemia. You want more money.
We actually have free accommodation and treatment under state cover.
So then you'll try to sell something else to us. I know your tricks. Actually, she's feeling pretty good already. Ladochka, let's go. Come on.
If you leave now, I will call the police. They will arrest you for leaving her in danger and not providing medical assistance, and they'll check your cult at the same time. Is that what you want?
Okay. But she won't be eating at your place.
Okay. Grab something for me, too. Something with blood, please.
Yeah? How is it?
Great.
That's it. Listen, I suggest you name her Victoria in honor of your Paris victory.
Okay, all right.
Here, look. Why are you laughing?
It's too funny. It's good you didn't buy her school uniform.
What do you mean?
It's for an older child for a 1-year-old.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi.
I'll come back later.
No, come in. Don't be afraid. I won't hit you. I just wanted to apologize. I was wrong. I overreacted.
It's okay. No, it's all right. Really, I'll come back later.
Can we have a vase? Please, doctor? A decent doctor? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or I can,
Yeah?
May I? About Lewd at the Monetarian. It's all confirmed. Pleurisy, gastric ulcers, duodenal ulcers, immune disorder. What if there's something else? Maybe the immune disorder isn't the cause, but the outcome.
Even Ginia Ilinincha, your desire to get to the bottom of things is very commendable, but not when the essence lies on the surface. Thank you.
You've been waiting here for hours for me.
Doctor, let's give it a try.
Let's, come into my office. It's open. Hello, Yarek. Hi, it's Bazanov. Uh-huh. Yarek, can you tell me, honestly, did, Kolmogorov come for a DNA test the other day? Did he now? Oh, really? Of course he did, the old fox.
Hemoglobin 70, albumin 45, severe anemia, total lymphadenopathy. But there's something else. I'm sure that the immune disorder is an outcome, not the cause.
Ah. What about Bakhmetieva?
Bakhmetieva thinks it's about raw food. She says that the patient has ruined everything for herself.
You know, I think that's exactly what's going on.
Thank you for your advice.
Natasha, we need to talk.
Between Kolmogorov and you, I had a man. One meaningless random night. Just as random as you and I had.
Will you stop pretending that nothing is going on? Can we stop pretending that our night didn't happen? Natasha, I understand. We've been friends for 15 years. Yes, I'm your Bazanov. I will always understand. Then you come to my door and tell me that nobody needs you and we cried together. Will you stop lying to yourself?
Hey, get your hands off.
Or what? Why do I even bother?
Ruslan Evgenyevich, can you help with the diagnosis?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Check her for tuberculosis.
sorry. Let's not do it today, okay?
Stand together underneath a broken sky. We are here searching for the answers, face to face, and eye to eye. Till I feel the afterglow.
Natalia Vladimirovna.
Luda has tuberculosis?
What's gonna happen to me and the baby now?
We're going to induce labor. 37 weeks is a good term. And doing a cesarean with TB is quite risky.
Do people still die from it?
Don't worry, I'll put you and your daughter on a diet. You get broccoli and barley, she gets soy milk. We'll be fine.
Tell me, are you saying this nonsense because you're hungry, or are you like this in general?
Hey, don't be rude. I'll leave a review about the center and about you personally.
Go ahead. I'll be looking forward to your review. I'll be checking social media.
All right, Luda, we're packing up. Let's go.
Philip,
Yeah?
I'm not going anywhere from here. From this moment on, I decide where I want to be, what I'll eat, and how I'll live.
You're diagnosing my patients? Could you have just talked to me? You could have called me. You could not have done it behind my back to respect the chain of command and not encourage cocky interns?
Natalia, it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about your patients. And if your patient has tuberculosis, she needs to be transferred to a special ward.
That's why we have an observation center, so we can deal with complicated cases on our own.
Not interrupting?
Yuri, hello. Not at all. Please settle our dispute, okay? What would you recommend to a patient with tuberculosis? Transfer or give birth here at our favorite hospital?
Of course, transfer her. What other options do we have? To induce labor ourselves is not about courage, it's about vanity and stupidity.
Okay, I'll prepare the patient for transfer.
You'll do the right thing.
You realize what you've just done, don't you?
Yes, I've done my job.
Look, isn't that Mariska's mom? I'm not hallucinating?
Excuse me?
Get your filthy hands off of me, scum.
Definitely not hallucinating. What's wrong with her? I think it's a miscarriage. When they brought her in, she was bleeding.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
My name is Ruslan Baznov. You should have received a call about me.
Paternity test.
Yes. Changed my life.
Just a second.
Please lift up your shirt for me. Could you lift up your shirt for me, please?
I don't understand. Where is the head of the department?
I am the head of the department. Hi.
That, nymphette?
A nymphette. Thank you for the compliment. Would you allow me to examine you?
Do I have a choice?
Sure you do. You can get rid of a few more doctors. Because of their race, their age, or their gender. Or you could bleed out and lose your baby. What's the term?
20 weeks.
Is this your first pregnancy? Fetus size fits the term date. You have a large retroanemiotic hematoma.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Please explain.
Placental abruption. Alexei Nikolaevich? General blood test, coagulogram. The whole thing. Cytology
Okay.
too.
Can I lose the baby?
We will do everything we possibly can to keep you pregnant.
Wait a second. I need a guarantee. I need a guarantee.
Only God can give such guarantees.
We're not magicians, but we'll try our best. Gurney, please, and into the ward.
Alia. Alechka. We dug deep into our pockets. And, well, I know it's not that much money. It's for her operation. It's a great injustice that you decided to take this step for her, carrying the girls for her. I hope your mom will be okay. Do you hear me?
My mom died today. I don't have anyone else now.
What do you mean you don't have anyone? Narka, Gaichka, Sonichka, they are yours.
They don't need me anymore.
You are already our daughter. So don't be afraid.
Here, hold your hand in a fist.
What do you keep injecting me with?
Blood thinners and antispasmodics.
Give me the entire list of medications and dosages. You're up to something. Well, where are you going? Am I supposed to just lie here?
Why don't you talk to the baby? That'll be good for it.
So what happens if the fetus can't be saved? Then the whole shift should emigrate to Burkina Faso. Or any place with no extradition.
Oops, sorry. Everything all right?
Yeah. Listen, Look, if I'd faced a childhood like yours, my dear, I wouldn't be complaining. I slept on an airbed until I was 17, in a small room, with grandmother and sister. You'll have everything. You hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
It's a miscarriage. Gurney. Operating room. Anesthetists.
Do you mind if I...
It's cleaned, but it's bleeding a lot. Oxytocin and tranexam.
Yes, boss. Darling, come on. How's it going?
It's okay.
The uterus is not contracting. Alexei Nikolaevich, hold the aorta. Blood loss over 1.5 liters. We're going to operate. We need to tie off the vessels. Plasma, 3 doses, and reinfusion.
We need to call for help.
Call Bazanov.
Yes? Who? What's the operating room?
Scalpel. Hurry up. You need to tie off the vessels.
Rosalind, that's your former patient. Is she so feisty with everyone or just with us?
Stitches? Of course. Giving up your own daughter just because she didn't turn out to be white?
But instead, a bit of coffee with milk.
Colleagues, focus. We're tying off the vessels.
I'm sorry.
The bleeding won't stop. Yeah. 3 liters of blood.
The vessels are tied, but the uterus is not contracting. Compression stitches don't work.
We have to remove the uterus.
Pinch clamp. Eva Nikolaevna, we had to remove your uterus.
We had no other choice. Otherwise, you would have bled to death.
We are very sorry for your loss.
Get out of here.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Truth or dare?
What?
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Did you have something with Bazanov?
Yes, once, after 2 bottles of wine. It meant absolutely nothing. It was a mistake. He and I were able to move past it. He's just a friend again.
Who are you gonna fool now, yourself?
Andre, what do you want? To not talk to him?
That would be nice.
I've known him since I was 17. There are no other people like him in my life.
Natalia, you still have to choose what's more important to you.
Hey. Any news?
I can't bring myself to open the envelope.
You're afraid it's going to be a yes? Or that it's a no?
I don't know.
Should I look? Street's name is Happy. That's funny. Negative. It actually says yes. Now you know exactly how you feel about it. I'm an aunt now. My God.
Hey.
Hi.
Natalia, I did a test. Mishka is my son. I want to be his father.
Mishka is Andrei's son. You know better than me about the insignificance of biology.
It was easier for you to think that Kolmogorov was his father?
I got over it somehow. Andrei guessed that we had something going on.
Really? He should have been given a prize for that.
And he doesn't know about Mishka yet.
Do you not have to tell the truth to each other in your relationship?
Give me time to deal with it, please. I can't lose him. Can you please just wait a bit?
Bakhmetieva, I'm getting tired of waiting for you.
Natalia Vladimirovna, I'm here to see you. As soon as I saw the news report about how you helped that girl with triplets, I said to my husband, sell the TV and buy a ticket. And now, 48 hours later, I'm here.
Where did you come so far from?
Oh, from Vorkuta.
I'm from there too.
Really?
Come on.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks.
So I see that you have brittle bone disease?
Yes. 45 fractures. Arms, legs, spine. I broke my first bone when I was a year old. Not all glass people are so lucky. Oh, that's when they diagnosed me. On the x-ray, the bones were translucent. My mom was very worried. and carried me in her arms the whole time. No kids, no games. And they actually said that I would probably die straight away of pain shock.
And when was the last fracture?
I haven't fractured a single bone for almost 6 years.
Have you outgrown it?
Everyone says that I did. Actually, it's because I fell in love.
Tell me, were you warned about the possible risks and complications of pregnancy with your condition?
Of course. In Vorkuta, the doctors sent me for an abortion right away. They said that the baby will press on my bones, that I won't survive it. But I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about him. What if he's born with glass bones too? What are his chances?
It's about 50-50. Pavel, prepare everything for the ultrasound. I'll be right there.
Natalia, I hope you understand that this condition is not compatible with pregnancy.
Wait, I want to look at the ultrasound to see if the fetus is broken. If it's been transferred to him, she's ready.
If you don't see anything scary on the ultrasound, it doesn't mean anything.
It actually means she will have some hope.
Do you realize what will happen to the center if she shatters like Bohemian glass?
Just wait, shouldn't we think about the patient and her baby first?
Natasha, send her to induced labor. Give her a chance to live a long life.
We can at least look. We can at least try.
It doesn't really matter. Not all of us can. Once I failed to get a mom to have an abortion. And how did that case turn out? The girl was perfectly healthy and the mom went straight to heaven. I dreamt about her a whole year.
And when was that? Medicine has made great strides since then.
And learned to treat crystal people?
Forgive me. I overheard your conversation. It seems to me that Natalia is right. This is the only way to prove your worthiness, to take on such cases and win them. Think about it.
Okay, Natasha, do the ultrasound and then we'll see.
Thank you, Yuri Alexeyevich.
Well, what is it?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Tell me more about how your love stopped the disease.
Well, I was sitting on the windowsill with a broken leg, and he was passing by and asked me how I was. So I said that everything was fine, the best. He says, what good is it to sit with a broken leg? I say, better this than something worse. Isn't that great? Better that I broke my leg and not my spine. I can sit, I can breathe, I can see, I can dream. He climbed into the window to sit next to me. We haven't parted since.
I don't see any abnormalities. Remember that it's too early to celebrate. Congenital defects can be discovered later.
Never too early to celebrate.
We don't have a checkout today, but a tearful celebration.
With Aliana triplets, all the more epic.
And the convict with her missing kidney. Not better, is it?
That's what I mean.
Look. Here's a cradle to top it off. Well, of course, I know they won't all fit, but let them take turns to sleep.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you. How do I accept all of this?
With gratitude. Go get ready.
Come on, get packed. You get packed too. We'll be coming for you soon.
This is for Ivanishka.
Thank you. Same face, right? I thought he'd at least come for the checkout. I never would have thought I'd be so naive. All right. I'll go get my things.
Go ahead.
Irina, you have a guest. As Misha says, please welcome.
Oh, are you the Crystal Tasia?
Yes, I am.
Right, we have a celebrity award now. Irina Andreevna is a world champion and an Olympic silver medalist.
Well, I always consider it my biggest defeat.
Are you serious?
Yes.
But we ordered a commemorative plaque for you to put up at the entrance. Oh. You keep an eye on her, okay?
So you purposely encouraged her with that crystal lady so she'd take a chance and screw it up?
So I look like Milady de Winter to you?
Yes, a bit. Tell me, why do you dislike this Bakhmetieva so much?
Well, you see, she and I disagreed on global warming.
Okay. We'll have to think about a possible replacement. Maybe Vikentiev? He's been sitting in reserve in his Snegorevka for too long.
What about Ruslan Bazanov? Although he is a reproduction specialist and has just started working on 2 fronts.
Zhenka's son? Well, why not? He already has himself a famous last name.
The patients like him. He's not a bad surgeon, he just got back from the States. Of course, Vikentiev with his experience.
We'll think about it.
Would you take the risk?
I would put her in the ward and then keep watch. Clearly realizing that this crystal lady's a stick of dynamite. And inside her...
is a lighter.
Exactly. And why are you doubting yourself, Natalia?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that I'll promise that she'll give birth, but she will die.
I see there's some serious work going on here to undermine your faith in yourself.
I miss you so much, Oleg. Maybe you should come back. You can be a center supervisor. You can work with the interns. Shall I talk to Kolmogorov?
No. The center has you. And now I have another concern. To see if I'm worth anything without this job, or if it's really time to give up.
What can I do for you?
A farewell party. And look after Prasha. And most importantly, Natalia, believe in yourself.
Okay.
You'll sleep much better. And the coffee is amazing.
I got it. Okay, I'll think about it.
Excuse me. Can I steal Olga from you?
Well, of course. If you promise to marry her.
Phone's ringing.
I know.
Haven't you heard anything about this guy? He's life-threatening.
Are you jealous or envious?
Both. But I would still rather entertain you myself. How about tonight?
I can't tonight. I'm going to my parents' cottage. I've got endless repairs to do in the bathroom.
So then, change the workers and come to my place. Maybe I'll cook dinner for you. What do you say?
You can cook?
Mm-mm.
Sounds tempting.
Chocolate. Can I have some?
Milk chocolate? Bubbly? What about the 54-centimeter waist?
You have a good memory. Oh, by the way, remember when you jumped over that hole in that house that was being demolished? When I promised to kiss you?
What's wrong with you, Inga? Fever?
Hush. You know, now it's probably too late, and it's all quite stupid. I'm sorry. But I sometimes think what a heartless bitch I was. A fool for not appreciating you then.
I'll call Bagarov. We have a problem here.
Push. Don't you remember how good we were together? How we used to go for walks and talk? How we used to have sex 3 times a night? Or pick flowers for your mom? Do you think we'd still be together now if I hadn't?
I'm so grateful that you left me.
I was told that I need to walk more to heal. To heal faster, so you will walk with me.
I'm all ears.
No, I am, my dear. I think my assistant has briefed you on the case, so you tell me. What do I have to do in order to put this enterprise out of business for good?
I've consulted with 3 respected medical professionals, all unanimous. Even Nikolaevna, in this situation, the uterus could not be saved.
Well, so then consult with 33 more professionals. I don't understand what this conversation is about. Are you refusing or raising the price?
No, I am in no way refusing. The difficulty is that you yourself signed a consent for the extirpation of your uterus.
Yeah, I signed a consent for anesthesia, and I am still in my right mind.
Excuse me.
Whose child is this?
I'm sorry about that. She's very active.
That's okay.
Sorry about that again.
Come here now, my
there.
sunshine.
Ah,
How are you, my dear? Everything okay? Sam, what's wrong?
What's wrong? A pleasant surprise?
Did you miss me?
I
I'm
missed
right.
you, yeah.
I knew it.
Where are you from? What's your name, huh?
Manana.
I'm Michael. Nice to meet you.
Nadia? Tell me what's wrong. Let's go to my office. Let's talk.
I always thought that love was more important than sex. But that when you love, it's so humiliating to feel awkward. You feel like you're too big, unwanted. Unattractive. Like I'm not a woman. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not your job to spend hours of your day listening to an upset and depressed nurse.
Oh, Natasha, did you keep that crystal tissue after all? Remember, there will be serious complications.
Yes, yes, my dictator.
Oh, Natasha. Romka Matornikov found Oksana in India.
What was she doing there?
Obviously looking for enlightenment. At the same time, when she was in the ashram, it was discovered that she had run away pregnant. That's where she gave birth. He got the call on Friday. They told him to come fetch his wife because she was dying.
So where is she now?
At his clinic, I understand he doesn't trust his gynecologist very much. In general, all the signs of intoxication, fever, rotten odor from the genitals and such.
An ultrasound?
Yes, they found involution of the uterus, remnants of placental tissue. It might just be a common postpartum endometritis. I'm not sure. If you're not too busy, you can come with me.
Okay, let's go.
Ей хотелось бы красоты и мечта в ней о теплом лете, но тебе не хватает темноты, ей безразлично все на свете. И не считает время и громкость ваших слов ей не добавит.
Hello, Med Faculty Stars.
Hi.
Hi, Rom.
Guys, I'm sorry for being so spontaneous.
You'll owe us.
Sure.
So this is what you changed your internship for, business. I see.
Listen, switch to us. I'm tired of calling.
I'll come when we save your wife. You're still married.
Yes.
Why did she go to India?
Listen, have you ever wanted to go abroad to look for happiness?
I went, didn't find it.
I know.
What's with the baby?
Pediatricians are examining the child. There's nothing wrong. I trust them. Come in. She doesn't want to see me.
Okay. thrombophlebitis in the pelvic vein and the lower extremity deep vein.
It's nothing. Roman Sigeryevich shouldn't have bothered you.
Hello, Med, Faculty Beauty.
Natalia. Ruslan. Where is the med faculty or the beauty?
You better tell us why you ran away from Roman. Why India?
I thought that happiness was out there somewhere. And now I can't look him in the eyes. Natalia, Ruslan, and I'm so glad you're together. I always knew it would be like this.
Hush. Can I take a look, please? Looks like pelvioperitonitis. Where's the blood test for C-reactive protein? Procalcitonin test and an MRI?
Leukocytosis. Natalia, well, the C-reactive protein is off the charts. Do you have an OR here?
Yes, we do.
Let's go.
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Look, she can get sepsis. We need to operate now.
Can you operate? I'm asking you.
Sure, lead the way.
Come on. Hello, Miss Hello. Is Natalia hanging out in the center? Ah, already left. Thanks. Come on, do you want to go see the fire again? Let's go to our woodland. Come, sit on my lap. Good boy.
Hysterectomy. No other options.
Okay, let me do it. Quiet, please.
Stitches. We flushed the abdomen, examined the intestines.
And we had to remove the uterus.
Yes, I saw it. Is she going to live?
Yes.
It's my fault. I ruined everything. I thought a fancy medical supply store or this clinic would solve everything for us. That she'd tell me how much she loves me. Her flight to India was just a cry for help. Man, save me. Save us. I had 9 months to come to my senses. I didn't do anything. She'll never forgive me.
Rom, she said the same thing.
That you would never forgive her.
Why are people like that? Really? You remember how they couldn't stop looking at each other? They went into the same field so they wouldn't be apart from each other. Now what? She went off to the middle of nowhere for enlightenment? Only she forgot to say she's pregnant. And him? Sitting there doing nothing? How can you do that? How can you not see, not feel what's happening to you? That you have something only 1 in a million have?
What is it?
I asked you to make a choice. You did.
Well, it's work. The fact that Bazanov and I were screwed by a man from our common past is an absolute coincidence.
That's not what's important.
The woman could have died.
Here you go. I don't want to take it back to the store.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. Emergency call.
I should apologize. I opened your album. Were you going to tell me?
Of course I was. You have nothing to worry about. There's nothing between us.
Really? This changes a lot for me. I don't want to play the love triangle with Natalia anymore.
I'm only interested in my son right now.
I'm happy for you. The keys are on the table. Hi.
I always knew exactly who she was and what's more important to her. Well, I love my job too. But she's different. I know there are more important things, but she seemed happy at home. There was no sparkle in her eyes. In surgery. You know, the woman from under the truck. It was like an electric shock. I thought, this is where you should be. This is your place. And she'll always forget everything personal. Always running off to save the world. I'm not really sure why you are listening to all of this. I'm sorry.
Well, you called me.
Did I?
That means you had to talk to someone. Feel better?
I do. It's all clear with me. Why did you come here?
To see whether I let you go or not.
So?
Твой страх, твой гнев, они как яд.
I don't feel a thing.
Уже меня не защитят.
Come here.
Oh, one for me. I haven't had one yet.
Pavel Olegovich, you take your hands off.
So they're not lying about your affair with Irina. And what about the sanctity of marriage? Things are screwed up if the heir of Anton Pavlovich has nothing to say.
Nikolovich, Olegovich, there is a strange patient in the ER.
Is it ever not strange?
43 years, 35 weeks. First pregnancy, not examined.
Hold this.
Hello. Ina, labor hasn't started yet and your water hasn't broken. Why are you here? Is something bothering you?
My sister's been bothering me to come here.
Lie down. Ultrasound in the first trimester and then nothing? If you don't care about yourself, then maybe you should start thinking about your child instead.
You have a prepaid labor plan in a VIP room?
It's all my husband.
Why didn't he make sure you went to the doctors on time? Your husband.
Gastroschisis?
Ina, listen to me carefully now. Please. Your child has congenital malformation, namely a defect in the anterior abdominal wall. Meaning there is a cleft in it from which the intestinal loops fell out.
See, he doesn't want to live either.
Should we call your husband?
He's burned. Alive. Some boy asked him to save his cat. How come the gastrosis wasn't detected earlier?
Her husband, a fireman, died 5 months ago, and she's been ignoring everything.
Get Bagger off to Sierra.
Okay.
So I need to prove that when I signed the consent form, I was out of my mind.
Yes. Like any deal, this one can be disputed.
That's clear, but how? Options?
The first option is pain syndrome after a difficult childbirth and postpartum depression.
Okay, I see. And the other one?
Parents' incapacity.
Really? Listen, there is something in it.
Yes, we just have to prove that they cannot give proper education to your daughter, maintenance, and such.
And what can they do anyway? This nurse here, and a retired lifeguard.
Your checkout is ready.
I'm not going anywhere. You've given me a cold with your drafts. By the way, my dear, please take me to your psychologist. Do you have him here?
We have a psychiatrist now.
Oh, really?
A really good one. Shall I?
What's his name?
Ina, I'll tell you what's going to happen now. Don't be afraid. Are you comfortable? Let me, get some pillows. Put them behind you. Is that better? I'm gonna ask you some questions. But you don't have to answer them. You can keep your eyes open or closed as you wish. Be quiet, sit down. Let's begin. Breathe evenly, calmly, and listen to what I'm about to say to you. Ina, please remember the last time you cried. Do you feel deceived or abandoned? You met Sergei when you were already in your 40s. You both really wanted this baby? And you got it. But what did Sergei do? He rushed not after the boy, but after a stripy cat. Ina, we'll never know what happened there, who he was saving, what he was thinking, what we are destined for. But I really ask you to think carefully now. Maybe it wasn't Sergei who was the ultimate reason for you meeting him, but the other person, the one inside of you. And now it's he who is deceived, abandoned, forgotten. Well, he was so welcomed and so wanted, and now he's been forgotten. And now he wants to get out of his own body.
Her water broke.
Breathe easy.
Nadia, gurney, please.
Breathe deeply.
Did you want her to cry or go into premature labor? Bring the gurney. It's doable. Just need to prepare, Anne.
Mishka misses you a lot.
I saw him yesterday. At lunch.
Perfect. My nanny is a double agent. I miss you too. Very much. Yes. That's it. Labor has begun.
So much for preparing. He's about to be taken to neonatology. They're going to examine him, prepare him, and operate in a few hours. It's going to be okay.
Come on in. I apologize. We had an emergency operation. Have a seat. Okay, I'm all ears. What's the problem?
We haven't been able to get pregnant, although there are no contraindications. We have tried everything. We took ovulation tests. We tried special poses, herbal treatments, wheatgrass juice. We've even gotten into various superstitions. I keep touching bellies of pregnant women. I got a ficus. They say it's supposed to help.
Larissa, let's do a blood test first. It's down the corridor to the right.
Okay. Doesn't Kostya need one too?
He'll do it right after you.
Okay.
So, come on then. Tell me about it.
What?
What do you mean, what? I know very well what a man who wants a child looks like.
I already have one child. A son. First marriage. She doesn't know about it. He was born with a hair lip and a cleft palate. He had surgery, and it wasn't as bad as it had been in the beginning. It was a nightmare. That's actually why my first wife and I separated.
Have you been to a specialist?
We have. I was diagnosed with karyotype abnormalities. And recently, my brother had a child with the same condition as mine. But his diagnosis is definitive. It's inoperable. After that, I had a vasectomy. Then I fell in love with Larissa.
I see. You were afraid to tell her.
Doctor, you've seen her. This is the best thing that's happened to me. I can't take that risk. Doctor, we can find a donor so that she doesn't find out about it.
Wait, are you saying that you will raise someone else's child and not tell her the truth or the truth to the child?
Doctor, who needs it, this truth? She does, or the child? I'm going to be the father. The rest doesn't matter.
There was no one there. Did you discuss something important?
No.
Actually, we did. I think Konstantin has something he'd like to talk to you about. Excuse me?
Lara.
Leave me alone.
Lara, wait.
Did you really think that I wouldn't care who would be the father?
Are you happy? Thank you so much. Your son's surgery was successful. We're very lucky that both the lungs developed, and what's important, the abdomen too. I don't know how to explain it to you in a way that makes sense. They managed to pack all the intestinal loops in there.
Without lots of follow-up surgeries.
Yes, it's important.
Is my child going to live?
Absolutely. Absolutely, your child will live.
Doctor, thank you very much. Thank you.
Easy, easy, easy. You need to be lying down. Just calm down. Easy. You just need to rest now.
I'm very grateful to you.
There, there. Lie down. You can do this.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's fine. Okay? Don't worry. Rest.
Vasenka!
Oh, Tasya, how are you there?
I'm fine. Can you believe how kind people are here? They let me use their iPads.
How nice.
This is Ira.
Hi.
Hello, Ira.
And they even carry me around.
Wow.
Yeah. Hello?
What is all that you have there? Are you celebrating something?
Well, if I may say so. Doing a send-off for our chief physician.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it hard for you to push her?
No, she's tiny, and I'm already used to it.
Be careful anyway, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll go take the cakes, and then I'll come back for you, okay?
Edith, hello. Where are you?
Yeah, it's really nice over here.
No, I think you need to decide if you want to be with me.
Tass, I don't see anything. What's wrong, Tass? Tasya, is everything okay? What happened? Tass!
No. Of course not. Tasya! Tasya! Tasya, hold on. I'll help you now. Tasya,
my leg!
hold on to me. Hold on to me. Tasya, hold on to me.
Everything in this world got all askew. Well, look, Bakhmetieva and Lazarev drive around like deaf mutes in different cars. Oleg is suddenly traveling the world. It's high time for a trip like that. I'm not even talking about things at home. Ashka has English every day. She's gone crazy. Dina, maybe it's time for me to worry. Dina!
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I got distracted. I'm not myself right now either. I can't get the notary out of my head. I can't wait for her to check out. I'm really jittery. What were you saying about Asya's teacher?
He's a New Zealander.
And? That's it?
Yeah.
Well, what else? Young, handsome?
I don't know. You know, when I go into the room, she blocks the screen or switches to audio mode or something.
Then you should be a little worried. Have you looked at her phone?
No.
Okay, guys. Did anyone call Elka? I thought that she might be uncomfortable, given their long-suffering history. For her or for him? Need some...
The world has gone askew.
Hello.
Natalia Vladimirovna, I lost the spell. It's the left leg that broke when I was on the windowsill. So they lied. I haven't outgrown it. It's because Vasya isn't around. I can't survive without him.
It's nice in here. It's like an office instead of a hospital. Oh, you know, I too am used to everything being the way I want it to be.
I think this is an epigraph to a future conversation. I am all ears. Please. I'm listening.
2.5 years ago, I gave birth to a daughter, here. And abandoned her. She was adopted by some woman from the staff.
Was she ill?
My motivations don't concern you. I need a note about the fact that I was in a bad state after childbirth. Depression.
You need a note for court?
Kudos for being quick-witted.
And what do you have to offer me?
If you don't argue, I'll give you money.
What if I do?
Well, too bad I don't want to get married. You would have been a worthy candidate. But no. I don't like men with addictions.
This is getting interesting.
Read that. There's the sweetest story out there about one crumbling American dream, about a sex scandal that ruined one very promising career and was fudged because the person simply fled to his home country. I don't know. Maybe coming to Russia and working at this dump feels to you like a fall into the abyss. I assure you, hell is a lot lower. What are you reading, Jan? Oh, it's a good book. I read it too, only in Russian.
I gulp it down in Russian. Dad can't bring them in time. This time he tricked me.
Isn't it time to get an ebook?
I love the real ones. I like to see how many pages are left.
Oh. Would you like me to bring you a book as well?
That would be great. Something cooler than Jules Verne, please.
As you wish.
Are you going to the party?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you feeling grumpy? Or has something happened?
I feel angry and powerless. I have a boy there. He's amazing. He has a very special and mature outlook on life. Every time I see him, I think, why is this little boy the one with only a few months left to live?
Maybe your miracle medicine will help him out.
I gave him a placebo.
Okay, no complications, no triangles. Let's just do dinner. Then breakfast. Then you can come in and move in with me. Or I'll move in with you.
Olga Leonidovna, I apologize for distracting you, but we won't cross paths on my way back. How's my Jan?
Tasia's husband is a minor. What's his salary? She's a certified psychologist. Who needs a certified psychologist in the Arctic Circle?
Can we cry yet?
Can't we find some way to get some money for a ticket?
Natasha, what money for a ticket? What are we, a charity? I warned you about Crystal Tasha. A broken leg is just the first sign of things to come. You have to come to your senses. You have to.
Heck, have a heart. There's someone who gathered us all under this roof. In fact, he made the roof as well. And he's doing his own send-off. Come on, come on. I want to see you put a smile on your faces. Onwards and upwards.
By the way, Evgenia Fomovna, can I talk to you for a moment? Excuse me.
Me?
Yes, let's go.
Well, what else is he stinging about?
A plane ticket. I really want Crystal Tasia's husband to come.
Hi, everyone.
Guys, come on, come on. Lexi, careful.
Oh, excuse me.
Guys, come on. Dig in, dig in, dig
Oh,
in.
dropped it. Sorry
So,
about that.
what are we gonna
Dad, here, some juice.
Thanks.
Well done.
Excuse me, may I? Yeah.
Pasha, are you sick or what?
I don't need a mother. I need a lover.
Got tomatoes.
A lover. Okay?
Oh, great!
Wait, just a second.
What's the problem?
Can you get the phone number of Crystal to see his husband, please?
All right, I'll get it.
Is that it? Friends. Okay. Before you all go to your patients' rooms and wards, I'd like to say a few words. Hospitals, as you know, including maternity, are not the coziest places in the world, so to speak. They're train stations, eternal departure halls, too much unjustified waiting. So, I'm very glad that at the end of my journey, I've found a hospital that is also a home. And
Good evening. I hope we're not too late.
Knock, knock. For a Baywatch lifeguard.
Isn't that Anna Pavlova?
I don't know.
I tried it at the Mariinsky Theater once. Back when I was a child. And remembered it for a long time. Back then we lived poorly and didn't even get birthday presents. But then my dad unexpectedly brought me this cake. It was 1/2 meter in diameter.
Wow.
I never really wanted the medals.
I get it. All right, you enjoy that. Ira, if you try to carry patients again during pregnancy, I'll punch you. Honestly. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding with you, okay?
Alexei Nikolaevich.
Yeah.
Will you keep me company?
I'd be happy to.
Okay, young people, you guys need to come up with something to lighten this funeral mood.
We could play something.
Spin the bottle. I want to kiss so badly.
Maybe we could play forfeit.
Yes, yes. Well done, Nadia.
Come with me.
I'll be right back.
So, what is forfeits?
Check.
Mate.
Colleagues, turn in your forfeits.
People, tape recorders, cameras, cigars.
Scalpels, clamps, sutures. Right? I just can't see anything. Okay, that's it.
Voila.
All right.
All right.
Let's mix it up. Shake, shake, shake. Just a little
Do it.
more.
Do the magic.
And
Let's go.
here we go.
Here we go. What is it?
And it's a library card.
It must be
From Lenin
Zhenya's.
Library.
Of course.
It's Evgenia's. Wait, let me see. Okay. Nadia, what should this forfeit be?
This forfeit. Say swap clothes with the next person.
Yes!
Right here, it says in the rules of the game what we have to do now.
Whose beauty is this?
That's mine.
Ooh, come on, Olga.
Just look here. You open up WhatsApp.
Wait, Dina, and this WhatsApp, what is that?
Don't be afraid, it won't bite. You're funny. Look, it's mostly for sending pictures to each other. You know? See, I have it here.
Got it.
See? Got it?
So,
And you'll be able to see what the New Zealander is sending her.
WhatsApp.
And the Oscar goes to...
Yes. Whoa! Hey!
My God, you've brought me back to my teenage fantasies. It's been a long time since I reacted like this to a medical uniform.
Oh! Yeah! Come on!
Okay, next forfeit. Ruslan Bazanov. So what does this forfeit say now, Nadia?
Okay, just a sec. Do a hot dance with the next person.
Okay, now let's see what we got here, shall we?
No.
Yes! Yes, Natalia Vladimirovna. Saving lives is much easier. Let's cheer them.
Hello, Ulyana Mertsalova, 25 years old, 34 weeks. Water broke more than 2 hours ago.
Let's go to the ER. Have you been in our care?
No. I'm from Kronstadt. I've just arrived. I need Oleg Viktorovich. I'll only give birth with him.
Oleg Viktorovich, there's a woman in labor from Kronstadt. She wants you to be the one to take her in.
Well, Oleg, go. Sing your swan song. Let's go. Do we know each other?
26 years ago, a woman came to you for an abortion. You talked her out of it. Then you delivered the baby. Difficult birth with breech presentation. A girl was born. That was me.
Let's see. The opening is total, and there's no fetal bubble. And yes, the breech presentation. It seems it's hereditary. Delivery room, let's go.
We have to do a C-section.
Let's have a talk. Alda. She doesn't have a narrow pelvis, and the fetal weight doesn't exceed 3.5 kilos. No uterine scarring and no threat of uterine rupture. No asthma, no kidney disease, no vision problems. Why a cesarean?
The fetus could have problems.
Labor's begun. Baby's in the birth canal.
The delivery room, quickly. Seems like I'll deliver my last baby with my bare hands, without a scalpel.
Can you do it at all?
I only drank soda.
Fine.
I got my hair greased back and the top rolled down. Grab my baby and we cruise to town. Blue suede on the brake, one on the gas. Baby says pop the clutch and let's go fast. She grabs on tight cause she knows darn well we'll be screaming through town like a bat out of hell, singing go baby go. 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 We're gonna run this town tonight. We're just hot rod rebels and we do what we please. The cops will try to stop us but they can't catch me. My girl says faster, baby, don't slow down. Then we hit the dirt road at the edge of town. The sirens fade, the less just us, and it looks like we lost.
That's how it is.
Bravo.
Where's Olya?
She couldn't take the pressure. What did you think? 2 chairs is a tricky place to sit.
Olya! Olya,
Go.
come on! Damn it!
Colleagues, we're down to our final forfeit. Whose is it?
Mine?
So, what does this next forfeit say?
Well, let me think.
It says, you need to kiss someone in this room.
Come on. Good girl. Well done. Where's Lazarev? He should have been here a long time ago.
Police said he's coming.
They'll do the Tsovianov maneuver.
The legs are out.
Experienced doctors don't say that. What do they say?
The shoulders are breached, the head is not.
Where is Lazarev? Should I go get him myself?
Andre, to the labor room.
What now?
The baby's going to suffocate. What's he doing?
Maurizio's smelly fight maneuver.
When the baby is placed on the arm, in a horseman's pose, and they help the head to breach. They put a finger in the mouth and pull it out.
You might actually end up doing pretty well here. If you focus on medicine, of course.
Mother of God, now we pray.
Carefully now. Clavicles.
Is he alive?
It's a girl. Where's the neonatologist? Umbilical cord? Take it. Push some more.
Come on, baby, a little bit left. Now we'll give birth, and everything will be fine.
Bradycardia. What does that mean? Save her! We need to intubate.
Look, mind your own business. One wrong move and you'll kill the baby. What do you have here? Ah, I see. Come on. I'm putting her on a ventilator.
I shouldn't have come to you from so far away.
Who else would have saved your girl in such a situation?
Only the last woolly mammoth.
Yes? Yes. I'm listening. We'll get undressed. Allah.
I realize it's wrong, but I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't try. Here. I decided to start from there because I know that your visa hasn't expired.
Oleg, I can't.
I know.
Ah, excuse me. Have you seen Nadia?
No. Did you forget we have to go to the airport?
I do remember, yes.
Hi.
Open it. Don't be afraid, it's not a bomb.
It is a very beautiful gesture, of course. But I don't think that's going to help.
Pack your stuff.
It's me. The party's not over yet, is it?
It is. I just never found Olga Leonidovna to return her dress. I got caught up with the cards and forgot about my indecent state.
Playing cards in an indecent state.
Yes.
It suits you.
Indecency. Tell me, is it true that you used to work as a military surgeon?
No, I worked as a veterinarian.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I did. I used to amputate limbs to the sound of rockets launching.
Do you miss it?
Well, I operated on a local boy in Chechnya. I didn't sleep for 2 days. Stuck on my feet. It took 8 hours.
Did he survive?
He did. The next day, the militants came and shot him. All that work for nothing. This somehow has more meaning.
I'm gonna go.
Here they are, look. Look here, look here, look here. And here's how they stack up. Oh, oi. Natalia Vladimirovna, I'll be getting ready.
Yes, thank you, Elena. You think so?
Welcome you home. Breathe, breathe. I know it's all wrong. We all bleed, but we carry on. You are not alone. But if you have no regret,
There are only seats at the end of the cabin.
I'll get over it.
Please.
Thank you. Let's make it quick, as men should do.
Don't go, Dad.
Pasha, I realize that I didn't give you much. We probably won't fix it in 5 minutes. But while I was lying in the hospital, I realized that all you have is you. So take care of yourself. Go on.
so now come back home. But if I have no regret, have no regret.
Hello, long time no see.
Natalia Vladimirovna, we've got a tiny baby found at school in the bin, in the toilet. It's alive, but cold and barely breathing.
Clear his nose and mouth. Wrap him in something warm. Call an ambulance. Send me the address. I'll be right there.
Got it. I'll call an ambulance now.
What do you want to get back at Pasha for kissing Elisa? Then do that lipstick better. Give me that. You're looking a little different today. Oh, eyes are sparkling. What, a heated makeup after a fight? Come here. Here we go. It suits you. You know, if I were you, I wouldn't play someone else's game. There's something about you that no one else has. Not that doll, nor anyone else. Do you understand?
I mean, who needs Turgenev girls anyway?
Okay, Nadia. So there is a patient of Bazanov's in the ER. Find her card and bring it there. He'll be here in about 10 minutes. And hurry up.
You called an ambulance?
They found him here, in this toilet. The window was wide open. The baby was in the bin. It's a girl.
Oh my god, how old is she? About 6 months?
No more. She has severe hypothermia.
So she lay there for half an hour, no less?
I didn't know what to do.
You did everything right.
Close the door!
Bradycardia. We need to keep her warm.
Okay, I've got some of Mishka's stuff.
We have heating pads in the doctor's office.
No heating pads. Where's the doctor?
She's on sick leave.
Perfect.
We need skin-to-skin contact.
Wait, let me... Wait, let me... Shh. Oh, you're such a smart girl. Oh, girl.
Hello. It's Lazarus from the Center of Practical Medicine, Neonatology. We called an ambulance to the gymnasium. What's the number?
856.
856 on Navidus Street. On the road? Waiting. Excuse me. Here. Thank you. That's it. Litiani, CPM, let's go.
We should find her mom. Where can we get everyone together?
At the gym.
My name is Natalia Bakhmetieva. I'm a gynecologist. I know you all know what happened. I'm not going to scare, lecture, or teach anyone how to live your lives. I just want to tell you about the consequences of childbirth, especially like this one. It can be anything, for example, inflammation of the uterus. Then the blood poisoning can start, and then it can possibly be fatal.
What happened? Is she okay? What's going on?
Oh my god.
Is it her?
Apparently it's her. I'll take her to the center.
What is your term, Marta Mendogasovna?
You can just call me Martha. 22 weeks. I have twins, but my belly has really grown a lot.
Very much.
Hello.
Hello, Ruslan Evgenievich. Help me. I've become so big in the last 2 weeks that everyone thinks I'm about to give birth.
Well, we'll figure it out. How are you feeling in general?
Not good, to be honest. For some reason, it's become very hard to walk.
Well, let's have a look.
What is it?
You have a rare complication that happens with twins. They're in the same placenta, and there are pathologic anastomoses present.
What's that?
These are vessels. They communicate blood between twins, and roughly speaking, one child steals from the other one.
Is that why the belly has grown so much?
Yes. Yes, one has a pronounced polyuria, and the other one has almost no amniotic fluid.
Is it dangerous?
Very. We need to do the surgery as soon as possible, or the pregnancy may be terminated.
Zhenya, they will be bringing in a girl who gave birth at her school. Please make sure Sechenov examines her.
Natalia, they're waiting for you in Yuri Alexeyevич's office.
I think we should send her to Moscow. Oh, Natalia. Join us, please. We have monochorionic diamnotic twins with pronounced polyuria in one twin, and the other twin has no water. The bladder is not visible.
Fetal-fatal transfusion syndrome?
Yes.
I believe that we can handle this operation on our own. A special stethoscope has recently been purchased, and we have the laser.
It solves all of the problems.
Andre has performed intrauterine surgeries before.
Oh, really? I thought his job was to calculate the milligrams for the prescriptions. If you're not aware, colleagues, the operation only seems simple.
No, we are aware, of course. I assisted in similar operations during my training. The operation itself is generally straightforward. It's quite simple. Enter the amniotic cavity of the twin with a trocar, insert a fetoscope, find the anastomosis and coagulate with a laser. Well, especially as Ruslan said, we have all the necessary equipment. And we know Ruslan is an excellent ultrasound technician. He'll control the moment of puncture. He will help. Alexievich, we'll be fine.
All right. If you can convince the patient to trust two basically first-timers, then, well, go ahead.
Well,
We'll talk to her now. We have to wait for the father.
isn't he your husband?
It's a complicated situation.
How's the abandoned baby?
It'll be okay.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, catch up.
Natalia, is it true that you and Lazarev broke up?
This schoolgirl's parents are here.
Did Alexei Nikolaevich examine her?
Yes, everything's okay.
So she fainted out of fear.
Yes. Vasily, good afternoon. You got the tickets, right? Well, that's great.
Is that why you moved in with Grandma? You know, we didn't know anything. It's just that for the first 2 months, Larachka avoided seeing us, and our grandmother is blind. No, I of course noticed that Lyra had gained weight, but I wrote it off to the fact that she stopped sports and was eating a lot more, wasn't watching her diet.
Mom, stop defending yourself to them.
Who's the father, Lyra?
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to keep her anyway.
We've already figured that out.
But why didn't you have an abortion?
Can we see our granddaughter?
No.
Natalia Vladimirovna, the police are waiting outside.
I'll talk to him.
Doctor, why is she so red? Is that normal?
No, it's not normal.
Aren't they gonna have a word with Natalia and Valeria?
No. The case is closed.
Is this the child?
Yes.
How can you hate your child so much to throw it away like garbage?
She's 16, she'd know better.
She chose a toilet where the window was open, and she won't have any consequences because her dad is a big shot.
All strange actions have a reason. Zhenya. What we had was a mistake. Excuse me. Yes, what is it?
Good afternoon.
Hello.
This is Martha, this is Arthur.
Hello. I'm here as a friend, not just a donor. It doesn't matter.
This is Andre, the head of the neonatology department, and he will be performing the operation.
Neonatology is something about newborns, isn't it?
I studied fetal surgery.
Have you ever done this before?
I've done similar ones. Exactly like this? No.
And if you happen to do something wrong? One of the children could die. Is that right?
Both children could die.
Doctor, I don't have any other children. The fact that I was able to get pregnant with my diagnosis, even with IVF, it's a miracle.
Andre is a great specialist, and if we were not sure about this, we would not have offered you this option.
I can't take the risk. I will go to Moscow and find a surgeon there who will give me a 100% guarantee.
No one will give you a 100% guarantee, neither here nor in Moscow, unfortunately. Ruslan Evgenyevich, give us a couple of minutes.
Sure.
Martha, I understand you're scared.
If they were your children...
Martha, they're my kids.
Bazanov shouldn't have called you. I thought we had a clear agreement.
Yeah, I know. I'm not making a claim. I know I'm just a friend who helped you because you were tired of digging through databases of nameless donors.
I just wanted a baby with someone I know and appreciate, but that's not what we're talking about right now.
Do you remember how many times you tried before Bazanov?
Is that a reason to believe him now that we have this decision to make?
If my opinion means anything to you, then I say yes. It's good.
I remembered a film. A Lithuanian film, I think. Arthur and Martha were there too. There was a war or something.
It's long way down the dunes. A Latvian film. She's agreed. When's the operation? Now.
Wait here.
We can.
Right here.
Scalpel.
Andre?
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing this?
Mm-hmm. The fetoscope.
Wow, who would have thought? Just like adults. And I thought they'd be looming behind your back for the rest of your life.
And you gave Andre the go-ahead to kick him out with a clear conscience if he makes a mistake.
You know, I don't care about him at all. I really don't.
Mm-hmm. The water's breaking.
Mm-hmm.
We need to coagulate. Laser.
Natalia, I don't care who Sonny is. I love him as my own. Come back.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see the donor's bladder. Water, the recipient is fine. The bladder is shrinking. I hope the blood flow is stopped. What now?
Let's wrap it up.
The main thing is they are alive.
Let's postpone the victory dance until tomorrow. Anything's still possible.
Here you go.
Listen, the DJ is awesome.
And the bartender?
The bartender has blue eyes.
Nadia. Why are you running away from me like Forrest Gump all day long? That kiss with Eliza didn't mean anything. I just took a little too many painkillers.
Posh. We'll never make it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what my grandmother used to say? There are 100 angels where it's easy, and none where it's hard. We've had everything too hard from the start. I'm sorry. Girls, can I go to the club with you?
To the club?
Well, yeah.
How's your patient?
Good, she said she could finally breathe fully. We took out the excess water. What took you so long?
Jan wasn't feeling well. I wanted to be with him.
Is that the miracle boy with the handsome dad? What kind of illness has he got?
Decompressed heart defect with primary pulmonary hypertension.
Both heart and lungs?
Yes.
I see. Do we need to stop at the store?
Not if you agree on salad and carbonara.
Oh, I'll settle for anything today. Tomorrow we'll stock up for the whole week.
Your refrigerator will think you've lost your mind.
Come on.
Yeah.
You and I, we stand together underneath a broken sky. We are here searching for the answers, face to face. To
What's in there now? Personal space?
I'm hiding my lover there now.
till I'm free from vertigo. Let me
Here.
till I feel
Tea.
the afterglow.
Lazarev, I can't do without you. Marry me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm on my own again.
Wait. Will you be my wife?
Let me think.
Here's to you.
Why are you here?
I couldn't leave until you told me everything's all right.
The nurse will bring the ultrasound and we'll check it out. I mean, why aren't you in the room?
Oh, I don't want to embarrass her. I don't like to be clingy.
I see. Can I ask a personal question?
How does a long-distance captain manage without women?
Why aren't you together? I've seen a lot of couples, but for a man to help a woman in such a delicate situation, and only for her benefit, you know, this is the first time.
Martha is the sister of my best friend Remus. Back when we were kids, 5 years of age difference seemed huge. The first time I looked at her as a girl, it was when I got back from the army. She took me to the Mookin school where she was going to enroll. And so when she was showing these paintings, talking about what she wanted to paint, she had a kind of unusual face. It was like it was lit up. And her gaze, that peculiar gaze, I'm sure I caught that gaze later at my own wedding.
So you married someone else?
Yeah. And then one by one, her parents died, and 2 years later, Remus died. And that's when, 3 days before his funeral, we bonded really deeply.
But you're still married?
No, my wife left when she found out I was doing this to help Martha.
But then why aren't you together yet?
A celebration, like when I was a kid. Patties the size of airships. And special salad in a bowl.
What salad?
Special salad. Lazarev, didn't you have a childhood?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. What did you want to show me? Let's see.
I stumbled across it today. I was on shift. Look, that's when I saw it. It's cool, right? Yeah, exactly. Here we go. We've got the amniotic fluid from the twin donor. You see that? We have them here. And what does that mean? That the operation was successful. Here you go. Well, I'm off.
Look, I don't want to be an uncle with presents for them. I don't want to be just a Sunday father.
Okay.
I think it's Ruslan Evgenyevich. Ruslan Evgenyevich! Hello. Ah, Vasily. How was your trip? It must have been difficult. Well, from our North Pole, one can only get there by sled. Ruslan Evgenyevich, I don't know how to thank you. All my money... No, stop it. Let's go to your wife. A pregnant woman is like a princess, and a princess shouldn't be left bored. Let's go.
Tasia, what's the problem? It's like you've been switched off. Where's that girl who used to light up everything around her?
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I wake up in the morning and realize my legs are failing, as if they weren't mine. Someone else's, lying there. next to me on the bed. And I can't feel them at all. Vasya.
Hello, Tasenka.
Vasya.
Tasia.
Vasya.
Did you pay for his ticket? She's not even your patient.
If you and Andre are no longer together, can we talk about my involvement in Mishka's life?
We're getting married.
Dad. Dad, don't. Dad. Dad, don't. No.
Easy, easy, easy. It's okay. It's okay. Were you raped?
Would that somehow justify my cruelty in your eyes?
Take it.
How are you?
I'm fine now.
All night long, there have been chills, heavy sweats, high fever.
Endometritis?
No, I don't think so. The ultrasound is good. Some leukocytosis and anemia in the blood, but everything corresponds to the day of the postpartum period.
So the condition has normalized for no apparent reason? Lyra, did you think about what your mom said to you?
That having a baby at 16 isn't a tragedy?
About her willing to help you with everything?
Thanks, she already helped.
Then we stop lactating. Are you sure?
Do you think all I want is to be a milk maker? Can I not be brainwashed by all of this?
Start bromocriptine.
Pavel Olegovich, could you please let me go for a few hours today? Huh?
I am not your doctor.
It's just that Alexei Nikolaevich refuses and I really need to. It's my husband's birthday today. I really want to surprise him.
Be at the hospital at 8 o'clock.
Thank you.
Lyra's fever's back up to 40 and rising. The shivering is bad. She's practically shaking the bed.
A reaction to the medication?
More like a reaction to the parents. They came and now this. Could it be malaria?
Hello there. When was the last time Lyra was abroad? Any exotic countries?
Asia or Africa?
They went to Thailand with Valera.
When?
About 6 months ago.
Did she feel unwell when she returned?
Well, she had a common cold, but it went away quickly.
Do you suspect something?
Yes, malaria. We're going to test Lyra and the baby.
Wait, but how was she supposed to feel it? Well, in those it was like 7 months.
The incubation period can last up to a year.
Did it happen in Thailand?
What happened?
After that, you stopped playing tennis, right? So you didn't have to play in a short skirt. And started eating like crazy. Gained 15 kilos just to not be so attractive.
Zhenya.
Then you went to your grandmother.
Look, shut up, will you?
Because you couldn't hide it anymore. That you were raped by your own father.
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Well, stop her. That's it. We're transferring her to another hospital.
Is that why you threw her in the bin? That ugly child. An incest baby is subhuman.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Unbelievable. Do you believe what this girl is saying?
Why don't we take a DNA test and we can laugh about the situation together?
Dan.
You promised. You promised to raise her as your own daughter.
Dan, it's not my fault. She provoked me. Wiggling her ass right in front of me. Fucking Lolita.
To raise me like his own daughter? Mom, is he not my father?
No.
The infection doctor has already had a look. Lyra does have malaria. They started chemo. The daughter is clean. Apparently the placental barrier worked. See you later.
I thought you were gonna fire me.
For what?
Well, because you can't do that to patients and their parents.
Do you have plans for tonight?
Congratulations. Eyes are beautiful.
Please just tell me this one thing. Which one of these people here would you be marrying if I were late?
Oh, Evgenia Viktorovna. She makes the best patty.
And I approve of this choice, by the way.
Mwah. All right, guys, let's drink.
Fill it up.
Come on.
Hello? Hello. All right, my love. I beg you, please be careful out there. Yes. Kisses. And also you. But bye. Kisses, bye.
Asya?
Yeah, it was. She asked me to say hello to everyone.
Why isn't she here?
She flew to the edge of the earth, you know. She's learning English, you see. First on the internet and now in a country full of native speakers.
In England?
In New Zealand.
Wow, why so far?
She has a teacher there who taught her on the internet. Well, and to see more of the world.
Very cool.
Oh, what about you? How are you doing personally? Natka?
No, I'm not interested.
Oh, tell me, who is it then? Ah, the queen of the weightlifting, the weightlifting arena. Lyosha, to look at married women is not a good thing.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
A salad and vinaigrette? You know, with such organizational skills, you should be a chief doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least the president. To organize this in one day. I just said yes to a very right person.
Maybe. Listen, Natalia, why'd you invite this person? Xenia. I think she's uncomfortable or feels like a stranger.
I think it's high time she became a fully fledged member of our big family.
Come on.
Yes? Yes?
Dear lovers at an engagement party. They don't do it quietly, they do it in such a way that people have something to look at.
Mish? The patties are yours, right?
Well, I usually have small ones, but your man keeps going on about how big they should be. I barely had time to make them.
It's all Evgenia.
But they really are big. Look at them. Wow.
Well,
It's delicious.
delicious.
I'm very happy for you guys. Here's to you, Natalia Vladimirovna. You're a woman of character. Such women usually bring happiness and trouble. And to you, Andrei Pavlovich, I had a couple of moments in my life, but nothing close to what you have endured. In short, here's to a calmer future for you. You deserve it.
Thank you.
What can I say, comrades? Now kiss.
Kiss!
Kiss!
Kiss! Kiss!
Kids!
Kiss!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's wrong with you? Your husband?
I went home to surprise him. And he wasn't alone. He was with some young girl.
Where did he hit you? In the stomach?
No, he just shoved me. So hard that I flew into the wall.
I need to see you. Wait here. I'll be right back. I'll get the gurney. I'll get the gurney, just a sec.
Oh.
Thank you.
Bad day?
Once at school, my pants burst when I went to the blackboard. Today is worse.
Yeah. You shouldn't be left alone on shift. What's up?
You know, I would love to go to a hayloft with you right now and have you do whatever you want to do to me.
So? Why will that not happen? Well, besides the fact that there's no hayloft.
Because my mother explained to me very well that sex for sex sake is the most worthless way to feel alive.
When you eventually introduce me to your mom, I'll thank her for that personally.
My mom's gone. It's been 6 years.
And your dad?
My dad will someday find out what an amazing daughter he lost.
Why are you sitting here alone?
Aska is missing.
What do you mean? You said that she was in Australia.
In New Zealand. I'm calling, but she's not picking up the phone.
Or maybe it's night there. And Asya's sleeping.
She promised that she would call before going to bed. And besides, how can she be so sleepy that she doesn't hear it?
Come on, why are you getting so worked up? It's okay. Here. Well, let's go for a drink. Come on over. You hear me?
Shush, my darling. I know it's not pleasant. We'll go to Daddy just now. Shh, what is it?
It's unusual, Vladimirovna, to see you not fighting a battle or putting out fires, but just here at home as a happy woman. Unusual, but pleasant.
I know, it's the same for me. What's going on?
Natalia, the blood flow isn't stopping. Andrei Pavlovich. Andrei Pavlovich!
Yeah.
Andrei!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Come here.
What's happened? I'm coming.
His blood doesn't seem to be clotting, and I've been treating the scratch for an hour.
Okay, let me see it. Let me see.
Твой страх, твой гнев, они как яд. Мои слова уже меня не защитят.
Man, don't cry, little one. Well, sore throat and small fever. Looks like an acute respiratory infection.
Can we get Veniamin Igorovich?
He's on vacation, and I don't think that... Wait a second. Has he fallen recently? No.
You think we're beating him?
Wait a minute. It's obvious. It's a sign of subcutaneous bleeding. You might just be right. Yes. Then hospitalization is necessary, and he needs to be tested for all sorts of blood diseases. Natalia, hold on. Natalia.
I realize that you didn't get the best mom in the world. Who thought you should have happened 5 years earlier or 5 years later, who didn't know who your dad was. I even drove to have an abortion. But while driving there, I changed my mind. Who thought she had to spend her life welcoming other people's children but not her own. Who never even took the time to tell you how much she loves you.
Natalia, don't.
What if it is?
No. Whatever it is, we can handle it.
Low platelet count, as well as infections that have been recurring, probably caused by prematurity. Pneumonia, bronchitis.
Why do you need this? To help Bakhmetieva? Surprise Bakhmetieva? To solve another logic problem?
What if prematurity has nothing to do with it? What if it's some genetic disease and all of these things are just a consequence of it? Okay, stop. One more time. Decreased platelet counts, hemoglobin, red blood cell counts, combined B and T lymphocyte deficiency, and bleeding. Changes in serum immunoglobulin levels, low IgM, high IgA, very high IgE.
The baby has no immunity. Okay, wait, hold on. I've seen this before. No, not here. Just a moment. Here! Bogdan from Semi is the only child in Kazakhstan who suffers from Wiskott-Eldro syndrome. In his 10 months, he was hospitalized 4 times. Bronchitis, pneumonia. The doctors couldn't understand for a long time while the child was always sick, but then they diagnosed it. An extremely rare genetic disorder, meaning no immunity.
I hope you're wrong about this. Can we go outside?
Your son has got Wiskott-Eldridge syndrome.
What's that?
Andrei Pavlovich suggested that we send Mikhail's blood to an expert, to a specialized laboratory for testing. We recently just got back the results. I understand how distraught you are, because this case is not even 1 in a million. And it's mostly male babies who get the disease, although this gene is mainly transmitted through mothers.
So, I gave Misha the disease?
Not necessarily. Or it could have been caused by a mutation during the fertilization of the egg. It happens too. In any case, we will have to check you, all of your female relatives, and your mother, your sisters, all your children.
No other kids, only him. What should we do?
Basically, the best option is a bone marrow transplant. Without it, the patient has a high chance of dying from bleeding, infections, neoplasms. But the good news is...
Do you have any of those?
After the transplant, Michael will still have a chance for a healthy, normal life. Very high chances.
I'm happy to be the donor.
If you're carrying the faulty gene, no, we can't risk it, but we'll check. We don't have a lot of time. What about him?
He's not the biological father.
Oh my god. Do you know my grandmother's gonna hate you because she's meant to be the culinary genius? So, what are we having?
This is parmesan and capers. We also have salmon with Philadelphia and pumpkin with rosemary.
Well, can I try one?
I can make you coffee.
Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Please, God, I'm begging you, please. Can every Saturday morning from now on start like this, so that this divine woman in this kitchen can cook this divine food? Oh, please. Please. Please.
How did 2 praised doctors fail to recognize their own son's illness? Didn't recognize the bouquet of ailments. Do you understand the 90 to 100% compatibility that is required here? If I don't match, then what? Considering the state of the stem cell donor registry? What if we don't get one?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They said you don't qualify. That was to be expected. Do you want me to call Kamalgrov? Your compatibility with your son is 90%. We can transfer Mikhail and prep him for surgery. There's one thing though.
What is it?
The thing is that the center has run out of quotas for free bone marrow transplantation. The last 2 have gone to brothers with the mysterious crab disease. So the price is 150,000 euros.
I spent all my money studying in the US. If I scrape through my credit cards and sell my car, I can pull together 20,000.
Crab?
Is there another way to get this quota? Maybe call Molgarov. I can do that. He has connections.
If there is a quota, Elizarov is an option. City Health Department.
Yes, she once left someone to die on the floor and now will turn into Mother Teresa.
Everything has a price. Okay, all right. I'll see you in the morning. Call me anytime.
I found out recently myself. Kolmogorov was going to sue and did the test. I wanted to tell you, but first you left, and then everything was too good. Does it matter? After all, it was before you.
I'm going home. What can I bring you?
Твой страх, твой гнев, они как яд. Мои слова уже меня не защитят. Когда ты рядом, я не могу дышать.
It will be okay.
And the German foundations, they sponsor such operations, don't they?
Yes, of course.
Ты мне уже не мать.
Maybe you want to be alone.
Yeah.
Then I'll sleep at my place tonight.
Do you need a ride?
I'll take a cab.
Now I understand how Renoir felt, looking at the portrait of Jean Semery. You're so beautiful.
Get your hands off of her.
Igor Konstantinovich, let him go!
Doesn't sex mean you call each other by your first names? You know, I thought I was the bad guy, and you're a saint. You're worse than Elizarova. At least she doesn't hide it.
Nadia, bad relationships have to be snipped off. In one go, like waxing strips.
Hello. 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 Where's your neighbor?
In intensive care. You didn't know?
No.
Her husband beat her up on Friday. Pavel found her.
Wait. Why didn't you tell me anything about Ira?
Sorry, it slipped my mind. We stopped labor miraculously.
Okay, where is she?
In intensive care. What are you doing?
Which room is Ira in?
Number 1.
What are you waiting for? For him to kill you both? Igor, hello, Sechenov here. Please can you come to the intensive care unit in the first ward when you have a minute? I've run out of words and arguments. Thank you.
So everything is mixed up with the Oblomovs.
The Blonskys.
No, come on. I understand swapping lovers, but a child?
What do you mean swapping? Was Olga with Andrei Pavlovich?
Yeah. They've been flirting for 3 years.
Zen, why are you interested in all this soap opera?
Call the doctor.
Easy, easy.
Serafima Petrova, 29 years old, pregnancy of 26 weeks. Intercostal neuralgia, bloody discharge from the genital tract, pain in the right subcostal region, and vomiting bile. But other than the smear, symptoms of acute pancreatitis.
Where's her chart?
No chart. She hasn't seen a gynecologist in 10 weeks.
I see, another nut job. Hello there.
We need to examine you.
I need the best doctor in the hospital.
Here's our best doctor, Alexei Nikolaevich.
Well, actually, I'm an ordinary doctor, but if my competence isn't enough, I promise to get you the best. Now, let's do an ultrasound, okay?
But you still won't tell me what's there.
Why? I promise to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I beg your pardon?
But you just swore to tell only the truth, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Tell me.
I was 19. That's when I had my first kiss.
What are you most afraid of?
Afraid of? I don't know. Probably to love someone who won't love me back.
Why did you decide to become a doctor?
My drunken father ran over a gypsy kid with a trailer. If there had been anyone in the village but a drunken paramedic, I think he'd be alive. I've been honest with you, and now it's your turn. Why are you afraid of doctors?
They wanted to kill my child. They sent me to get an abortion.
The reason?
They said it's an ectopic pregnancy. Does it look like it? What is it? What is it? Doctor, say something!
The uterus is empty.
Oh.
Not allowed in.
The doctor thinks that parents are parents and doctors are doctors. That's why we're here and he's all alone.
Any infection for him now is dangerous. You'd do the same thing if you were the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You've been here since Friday. When did you last eat? Come on, eat up. There's porridge, eggs, and your favorite pies. Come on, while I tell you about our department. Bizet's Carmen is Crying, starring the redhead Nadia. And you'll laugh at this, instead of Sechenov. Bagarov. You know, Natalia, we noticed painkillers started to disappear. In packs. So it must be staph.
It's for Kolmogorov. Not for me. I've taken a week off for now, and then probably I'll be without pay soon, so...
Okay, hang in there, woman. We're here for you. Get your strength.
It's not Edic's fault. He really wanted a child. And I have hormones, miscarriages, and now I've been sitting here for months. And he's a man, you know. He's strong, he's handsome. What can I possibly offer him? I'm 30-something. Sport I quit, got fat, there's nothing to look at.
Well, if you treat a woman like a piece of meat which should weigh such and such, on the side of which there should be a stamp, with an expiration date, then sure. There's nothing to offer. There's always someone younger and prettier. But you know what, Ira? I think you've forgotten one simple thing. You are unique. And I don't mean that every person is unique in his own way. Your record has not been broken yet. You've done something that no one has ever managed to do. Think about it. Only you know how much it has cost you. What character, what kind of faith you have to have in yourself.
No, but without Edic, nothing would have been possible.
Really? Aren't you the one who picked up the crystal woman and carried her 100 meters in your arms? And if your husband doesn't see what kind of a person you are and is not able to appreciate it, then who's to blame?
And who else will look at me?
You serious?
Yes.
Isn't it because of you that a farmer boy has become a knight right before our eyes? Maximich, come on, don't make me laugh. How could some pathetic quota be impossible for you to arrange? It's not for nothing. Of course. Do you want to do your thesis here in our center? Thanks, all right. I'm waiting for your call. Yeah, bye.
May I?
Oh, of course. Come in, please. Natalia, I feel sorry for you. But what can I say? We found a donor that's great. Just think about it. I realize, of course, that hyperfunction of the transplant and the risks of rejection and complications are possible, and all this is clear.
Yes, but in order to worry about that, we need to do a transplant.
Yes, of course. I mean, your men are not that poor. They'll collect 10 million, right?
12.5.
Yes, we should probably look for a quota.
Excuse me, may I?
Yes, what is it?
We have a 6-month-old fetus developing in the liver alive. Heartbeat is distinct.
So the rumors are true. You, Bakhmetieva, a child.
And you? Do you really have as much influence as you say you do?
Ruslan, listen. When people come with a request, they're not being rude.
So you'll help us with the quota?
Maybe I'll help you.
What is the price?
Dinner. Flowers. I love English roses. And one night. So that I don't sleep until the morning. Like the other night. But that doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
You can see the choroidal plates have grown into the liver and partially into the intestine and stomach.
Para-aortic area not changed. The common bile duct is not dilated.
Well, apparently the liver became a rich source of nutrients. Well, it's just beyond reality that her body didn't reject this fetus early on.
Why wasn't she sent for an abortion?
She was. They sent her and she ran away. And then she never set foot in the midwife center. Now she literally came crawling.
And they didn't explain the dangers of this? The fetus can tear up her insides.
Let's say she didn't know about the liver and just preferred not to believe in the ectopic pregnancy. In fact, her husband had cancer and, before chemotherapy, he froze his sperm. After his death, she made 3 attempts at IVF to no avail, and finally it worked.
She did it here?
No. It was the last of the biomaterial as well.
Amazing.
The fetus has to be removed. Because it's at the limit of its size. The liver won't hold it any longer. Then we need to decide what to do with the placenta. I don't know.
Has anyone in the world ever faced this before? At least, I mean, without a lethal outcome?
Actually, we found 14 cases. In 4 of them, they managed to save both mother and child. In Russia, we haven't seen a case like this in decades.
And who'll do the operation? You're not available. I won't dare do it. And not Bazanov. He's not ready yet.
I'll give it a try. Where was the last known case?
The last one was in South Africa, in the Red Cross hospital.
Please instruct Michael to find a surgeon quickly.
Okay. Natalia? I've managed to save up some money. It was fees for the new book, but I really don't need them.
Thanks, Lash.
Keep that in mind, okay?
Sincerely, thank you.
Natalia, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes.
I really hope that the situation with your son will be resolved favorably.
Thank you, Bagarov.
I realize this might not be the best time for this, but I must inform you that one of your subordinates is taking stimulant drugs. It's my duty to let you know.
If you're talking about missing medication, I ask you not to jump to any conclusions.
I saw his dilated pupils, and he's been aggressive to me with no reason.
And you're sure it was for no reason?
Natalia, I understand that this is your favorite student. I also sympathize with him because of his father's illness, but we're in charge of people's lives here. That's why.
I heard you.
I hope you did.
The best doctor for you, as promised.
How are you feeling?
The pain is better. What happens to me now?
Serafima, you and I are really in a difficult situation here. So let's be honest here. the likelihood of maternal mortality in cases like this are very high. It's up to 20%. You can die from massive blood loss, from damage and rupture to internal organs, or peritonitis. Your baby may be born viable, yes, but we cannot predict whether his lungs will open up or whether there will be other pathologies that we were not able to detect in time.
Thank you for your honesty. Where do you want me to sign? I don't have anyone. Just him.
Pasha, did they not tell you I was looking for you?
I thought that you didn't care about me.
Did you take the drugs from the safe? If you lie to me now, we will never work together again, Pasha. Now you're going to go to Misha, take the list of medications, and cover the shortage. You won't take any more. I know what a painful thing a rotator cuff injury can be. I know what it's like to have your father diagnosed with a death sentence and he doesn't tell you. And I know what it's like when love goes away too. And I also know that after all of this, you get up, bite your lip, until it bleeds, walk on, only to have something else happen to you one day. Do we have a deal?
Yeah.
We would make an official inquiry, but we don't have time. Let me be clear about something. This is a life and death matter. I thought your organization was about people, not about paper. I need anything. His mobile, Skype, Viber, Messenger on Mars, maybe? Please! Yes, Dr. Jeremy Clegg. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Thanks.
Well?
He's in a hospital in some remote village. Tropical downpour, no communication.
I'll tell Bakhmetieva.
Wait, hey bro, how are you? Yeah, I'm good too, listen. Remember when we talked about those guys from Africa? I need someone who can in 3 hours get down to KwaZulu-Natal with access to internet. No, not a favor, a plea.
Have you talked to specialists?
Yes, and the gastroenterologists. They'll stand by. I've ordered blood substitutes and Cellsway.
Did you find the South African?
No, but...
No buts, Natalia. No ifs, no buts. I understand you're a goddess of surgery, but I remember you well as a trembling student. To take this kind of surgery when it's not an ordinary operation, I'm sorry, but...
But you'll be assisting me. So there's nothing to worry about.
I help babies to be born. But I know nothing about them. Believe that? You and I have a weird thing going on. How many times have I seen you? 6th time? I've already felt so many things. Listen, you hang in there. I don't know if you and I will be able to chat like this when you're older.
but I sure hope so.
Hello, O.
We had no idea the fetus was in the liver until we began to operate on her. The mother comes from a Zulu tribe, and the nearest hospital didn't even have an ultrasound machine. We opened her up, and surprise, so as you can understand, we had to react very, very fast.
Dr. Clegg, let me introduce you to Dr. Bakhmetieva.
Nice to meet you, colleagues.
Nice to meet you.
You're just in time. I was just about to tell you how we found a window into the liver and pull the baby out.
What did you do with the placenta?
Oh, we left it there because of the possible added bleeding. We were afraid the damage would stop the liver. We thought that the body would melt it sooner or later anyway.
How's the baby?
A lovely girl, about 6 pounds. They call it sheer luck, but I would call it a miracle. Sorry guys, if you don't have any more questions, I have to go.
Thank you.
I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Gather everyone. Let's get the OR ready.
Alexander Anatolovich, we have an emergency meeting. Serafina's on the operating table. Can you hear me?
Did you know that Wellington is the furthest capital city from us?
Asya.
I took her phone to copy out the grocery list, you know? God forbid I forget something. She's meticulous. You know? As a nurse. And there's a picture of a man with no clothes. I thought it was a joke. I may have overreacted, and then she just went totally ballistic. Timothy. 36 years old. Timothy. He has a house overlooking the ocean, and what can you give us with Dashka? You know, I am almost retired, so what can I do, really? We're moving to Wellington. With Timothy. That's it.
Listen, let me call Antonov.
No.
He'll cover for you.
No. Truth is, work helps distract me, and I have nothing left but work now. You know what I mean? Timothy. Natalia, you haven't given me an answer yet.
I don't know what else I should say and do to make you realize that I will never, ever be with you again. Okay, now the hardest part. We're going to start separating the placenta. Fyodor, we can't do it without you.
We'll remove a portion of the liver. Yuri, help me here.
Not bad for 37 weeks. I'm taken to ICU.
Damn it, where's the blood spraying from?
I punctured
Clamp
a hepatic
now.
vein. Rosalind, I need you to take my place.
Doctor, coming out.
Stitches.
Pasha! Pasha! I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I couldn't believe it myself. I'd been thinking about you for 2 years and forgot who I am, and what I want. Quite by accident. A part of me that I didn't even know about suddenly burst out.
Hey, that's cool. Nice revenge for Elizarova. Tell me, how long?
Will she survive?
Yeah. She's strong. She knows how to cling to life. And thank you for Misha's diagnosis.
It's not me, it's Michael.
No, it's you. Zhenya. What are you like with Komogrov? He hates me.
Quota? I'll try.
We won.
Well done. I'm very surprised you're still working.
Is it because of Bazanov?
I want to adopt Mishka. So that there's final clarity on this matter. And I don't need his money.
What about his bone marrow?
Твой страх, твой гнев, они как яд. Мои слова уже меня не защитят. Когда ты рядом, я не могу дышать.
Want to suck up to your boss?
I know how many of these quotas you can get, without even trying.
Who says that I can't? I can. And how are you going to pay?
What are you doing?
It's all right, it's all right. Don't start making a scene now, okay? I know how you wanted to get into my group.
let me go!
Ah, we're going to play rape now. Okay.
You're my father!
Natalia. Natalia. Natalia, we'll save him. I swear to you, we will save him. I've been all over the city, to all my father's friends. We will get the quota. Even if we don't get the quota, I'll sell the apartment for Christ's sake. And Nico will help. Stop. Come on. Look at me. Just...
Hi.
Oh, hi, Nadia. You were just running away ready to fight. Why are you here?
I decided to work.
Ah. Now that's good. Why waste yourself on all kinds of wrong people? Work is so patient, merciful, covers all, believes everything. Without work, I am no one, right?
It was originally about love.
You don't say.
Hello, can I get some help here?
Calm down. What is it? What happened?
Hello.
Hello. What's the problem?
33 weeks bleeding.
Nadia, get the doctors and set everything up quickly.
This is very similar to the COVID flu. I've seen this. You can't perform surgery.
Nadia, as far as I know, you are not a surgeon and not Don Saab's deputy. And I need them and the OR, Nadia, so run quickly.
Yes. Are you on the floor? Look for Bakhmetieva. She's not answering.
Maybe she's with her son. Komagorov. Yeah, he's here. Anyway, I'll find someone. Natalia, they're in the waiting room.